You know I'm a big Ohio nigga. A lot of niggas know me in Ohio and they love me in Ohio, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Cleveland, Ohio, I give you BVO.
Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy BBO Sports TV, man. We back. My bad, we shot a little bit late. I got caught up, man, watching some boxing. Salute to my brother D Free, always showing love in the house. Miss y'all smash the like button as you come on in. Smash the like before you come on in. But I'll say this. I'm excited about today's conversation. I'm excited about boxing. At the end of the day, man, I think we're in a great place. I'm one of those guys, man. I'm really starting to get excited because, you know, boxing got its things that you don't like. But you know what? I think we're going to get some big fights. It looks like we got Ja Obertai is going to be fighting in March. We got word the Mexican Pussycat is going to be fighting May 5th. I believe May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. So we got some big fights coming up. I'm excited about it. I think it'll be great. So my man Tevin, he said Dev will be at the Ryan versus Mario fight. I think he will be. I think when Devin I think Devin want that fight more than any. Only thing I'll say is I really don't understand the and I could be wrong for this, but I don't understand the obsession of him and Ryan fighting. We seen Ryan cheat. What you want to do? See him cheat again? I don't even, to me, that wasn't a good, if we now don't get the Ryan that came in like Superman, I don't want to see him. The last few fights with Ryan, he's regressed. But I got my brother Insane in the house. What's up, Insane? How you feeling, man?
Oh, man, I'm good, man. How you doing, my brother BVO? What's going on with you, man?
Chilling, man. You know, I had to bring my Devin Haney brother, my brother who support Devin. Speak to my man, Puerto Rican free 3 months. Remember what he say? Ortiz going to sleep in a taco truck. You a racist dude, man. You a racist dude. Shout out to you, man. You must hang out with Trump, man. You a racist dude. Brother Trump, when he gonna get knocked out? Now when he beat the Black Eyed Peas and hot water cornbread out of Boots, I don't want to hear nothing, man, because he gonna beat the black off that nigga, man.
You gonna hear something. What I'm gonna do? What you gonna hear is me give Ortiz all the credit in the world.
Hey, he gonna step on that dude, Free. He gonna step on that nigga, man. You telling me Boots Ennis is better than Erickson Lubin? Stop.
Yes,
Stop.
way 100% better than Erickson Lubin.
Oh, stop it, BVO. You know daggone well if Jerome Boots was fighting,
call me while I was
you know
live.
daggone well if Jerome Boots was fighting Erickson Lubin, you would call that a cherry pick. You know Erickson Lubin ain't beating no Jerome Boots.
I think his thing tripping. He said he just got a call. Free.
What up?
What's going on, Dub? Yeah, that man know daggone well. If that was Jerome Boots fighting Erickson Lubin, he would call that a cherry pick all day long.
No. I'm not talking about Erickson Lubin now. Not that he hit. Not while he half dead. I'm talking about before he ended up being half dead. You telling me that?
I'm talking about before he fought Virgil. Even before he fought daggone Sebastian Fendor. Erickson Lubin ain't beating no Jerome Boots.
I don't know if y'all remember. I seen the Hammer beating niggas dead till he got to that fight with Jamel. When he fought that Jamel fight, that's what messed him up.
That was like his 12th fight.
I get it, but I'm just saying, I just don't think I don't get it, man. When y'all say Boots Ennis, what has he really done for y'all up? Now I get it. He got the IBF belt. I'm not gonna take away from that. And then he beat a guy who was very inactive with 18 fights and standing on it. So we're not taking nothing from him. He fought a dude with 18 fights. Respect that. Then they gifted him the Ring Magazine belt, but I think Erickson Lubin's had a better career than Boots Ennis. If you look at the people that he's fought, I'm just going off resume only. I know y'all don't respect resume. I respect resume, and I'll just say this: no matter how it goes, man, when Boots get beat, I'm gonna be honest. We're gonna have to say Virgil fought a prospect, dog. That's what niggas gonna say. They're gonna say he fought a prospect.
I will say Erickson Lubin does have a better resume than Jerron Boots Ennis. I will give
By
him
far.
that. Yeah, I will give him that. But when we look at the wins and losses according to his resume, he never won anything. He never won anything. I mean, yes, he fought a lot of guys. He fought Sebastian Frendor. He fought Jamel. I believe he fought J-Rock.
Mm-hmm.
He fought some good guys, but he hasn't won anything. So
it's a tough division, Free.
Hey, all I'm saying is you're in the same boat as Virgil. Both of y'all fought some decent individuals, but y'all never did anything.
Boots ain't fought nobody. That's the thing you're missing. You're missing and I'm not trying to disrespect him. I like Boots. Boots is one of my favorite. He looked like he should be washing cars. He one of my favorite car washers, man.
Okay, but y'all don't want to tell me that the belts matter or whatever. Jerron Boots Ennis was a linear champion and a unified champion. If he fought nobody, he fought two guys that was more than what they fought.
I get what you're saying. I'll put it like this: if I'm picking fighters, I would pick Erickson Lubin all day over Boots Ennis because Erickson Lubin fought everybody he could. He never ran from no smoke, and at an older age, he fought a monster in Virgil Ortiz. Go ahead, my brother.
The thing is with Erickson Lubin, bro, like all his big fights he got knocked out in. So like your resume is pretty much trash when dudes is knocking you out. Second of all, the thing about Ortiz is this, man. Like Ortiz is just not good to me. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't done nothing, bro. All he pretty much did was pass out tamales, if you really pretty much ask me, bro. But like as far as anything else, man, that dude, he's not that good, bro. What has he done besides put guacamole on my taco?
Wow.
And you know, shout out to Insane because Insane's a stone cold racist. I mean, I don't expect nothing but that from Insane. Because at the end of the day, if Virgil had waves in the beard, that'd be his favorite fighter. He only want slick black niggas. That's all. That's what people he root for. So I mean, I'm not mad at that. I respect that.
I'm just saying the same thing you said about Boots. I mean, I'm just giving it back. I mean, come on now.
Hey, if Boots had straight hair and was light skinned, that would be his favorite fighter.
That sounds crazy. I've never seen no Spanish people with straight hair, unless they put some grease in it. They all have curly hair from what I've seen.
Oh, they have, man. Look at the screen
right now.
Man, in the bag right now.
You wild boy, man. My brother said to me at the straight. Hey, you a stone cold racist too. But I ask you guys this.
Hold on, BVO.
Now, when we talk about, a fighter like Devin Haney.
I hear you, Dub. I don't think BVO can hear you.
Oh, my bad. Let me go in and come out. I couldn't hear you, Dub.
I was about to say, that man talking about he ain't never seen no Mexican with straight hair. That man on the screen right now got straight hair.
That man has straight hair. That's what I would tell. I was going to say the same thing what Free just said. That's it. The man you talking about, you ain't seen no light skin Mexican with no hair, with no straight hair. Look at that man hitting the heavy bag. That man has straighter than any white person has. So I mean, what you talking about? What are you talking about?
Yeah. Hey, BBO, BBO be tripping. The only thing that I would take from Erickson Lubin over Jerron Boots Ennis is his resume. That's it. Skill level, he's not as good. He got good skills, but he's not as skilled as Jerron Boots Ennis.
But Free, how good are you? And you get knocked out in all your big fights. I knocked him out in 30 seconds.
I'm not saying he's the greatest fighter. I said he has skills. But he is not as skilled as Jerron Boots Ennis.
No,
he got skills.
The thing when we talk about Lubin, right? And I agree that Lubin has a better resume as far as guys that he's fought. The problem is like Insane said, when he done went up against the upper echelon guys, The man, he done took more L's than he got more L's than W's. So how good can we really say your resume? You got names on your resume, but you lost to them guys.
Yeah, he been in there with them guys, but he got cooked, Dub.
It ain't like you beat them. If you went in there and beat those guys, then we're gonna give you credit for it. But like Free say all the time, we're gonna give you credit for what you do, and I can't give you credit for taking L's. When Sebastian Fundora broke your face, what type of credit I'm supposed to give you?
He looked like Martin when Tommy Hitman Hearns.
So what type of credit he's supposed to get for that?
Yeah,
no, that's what I'm saying.
Now, I rock with Lubin though, for real. I be wanting him to win. I love the Hammer. I've been watching him on YouTube for years. I've been watching him since he's been a young guy. I believed in him. I think he jumped in that Charlo fight too soon, but his confidence is like through the roof. Like he really, you know what I'm saying? So he went and did that, and he paid for it. And I don't think he ever recovered from it. I think that was bad for his career. Because he begged Al for that fight. I was like, you know what? All right, go ahead. So he chased Charlo down, and he paid for it dearly. And that's what happens in the sport of boxing.
I think, like I said a while ago, I said Erkson Lubin is a gatekeeper. The only, like I said, the only thing that I will take from Erkson Lubin is his resume. But far as fighter versus fighter, far as fighter versus fighter, Erkson Lubin is not better than Jerome Businis.
Not even close.
No, there's very few people that you can say in the sport of boxing right now. And when I say very few, I mean on one hand. There's very few people in the sport of boxing that you can say is more skilled than Jerome Businis. Yeah. And like I said, it's on one hand. You're not gonna go past one hand when you say, okay, this guy's more skilled than him. Based off of what? What skill does he have that Jerron don't have? Or what skill that he has that's better than what Jerron has? There's only one. You're only gonna have a few people that you could say is probably skilled in the Jerome Businis. And like I said, it's probably somewhere between 2 and 4. Somewhere between 2 and 4 people that I would say
is one of the guys at 147.
No, none of the guys at 147.
Yeah, you just stop talking boxing, bro.
No, wow. I didn't say that he can't beat Jerome Businis. I said more skill than Jerome Businis.
The guy at 47, is 1,000% more skilled than Jerome Businis, and it's a guy at 40. And it's a guy at 40 that's more skilled than him.
It's a bunch of guys better than Boots that's skilled. I'll name a couple.
What?
It's a bunch of guys that got with Gary Antoine Russell, Gary Russell Jr., Bam Rodriguez, Alexander Usyk.
Okay, hold up, BBO, hold up. When you say these guys are more skilled, what skill do they have that's better than Jerome Businis?
They just better overall. I would take Gary Antoine overall. He way better than Boots. I don't know if you watched him.
BBO.
Hold on, he asked you a specific question. He asked a very specific
Hold on, Doug. You about to get elbowed in the head.
Do whatever you want to. You can do whatever you want to, but he asked you a very specific question. Answer the man question.
What I said
was the beautiful combos with Cam. She came through.
There's very few people that is more skilled than Jerome Businis. There's very few people that is more skilled. I didn't say that he would win against these guys. I didn't say he would lose. I said there's very few people that is more skilled. So when you say these guys are more skilled, what are their skills that they have that Jerome Businis does not possess, or that they have better than Jerome Businis?
I'll say this real quick. Shout out to the good sis, man, with that 10-piece. Much love, much appreciation. I'll say this. If I look at Gary Antoine, he's a better boxer. He's a better finisher. And I would say he has better defense. If I look at Bam Rodriguez, I think Bam is a better finisher. I think they're about the same as a boxer. But I would say the thing that Bam also did, Bam does it against top-tier competition. I look at Alexander Usyk, he just beats niggas dead. The best guys they had, if he almost knocked Triple D's head off. That dude was almost headless in that fight. So, I mean, it's a bunch of guys that's way better than Boots. I don't know where you get this as if he's like this special dude. I'm naming things, but you just trying to move the question around.
You name one guy
I named a bunch of guys.
Hold up, let me finish saying what I'm saying. You so quick to chew before you eat. Just let me finish what I'm saying.
That was crazy.
Is that what you're supposed to do?
You name one
That was
guy's
crazy.
skill. You name one skill level, and everybody else, you just said what they did. You didn't name the skill. Now you say that you believe Antoine is a better. You believe Antoine is a better boxer. You said he has better defense. Okay, now those are two skills that you gave. Is Antoine better than him as a southpaw or orthodox? I would say no. Is Antoine hands faster? That's debatable. Is Antoine a better finisher? I would say no. Does Antoine has a better ring IQ? That's debatable. So that's what I'm saying. When you talk about skills, you gotta match the skills of.
You want to go all the way down the scale? Okay, I can do that.
I can break this down.
Go ahead, Insane. Go ahead and get some.
So you want me to start with the guy at 47 or 40? Which one? Free, it's up to you.
It's a bunch of guys better than Boots. This dude's not
all
that good.
Who I'm talking about. He know who I'm talking about. I want him to know who you want me to start with, 47 or 40.
You can start with whoever you want to start
with. I'll start at 47. A better boxer. I'm doing it. I'm coming. I'm doing it. Hold on.
Don't talk at the same time, though.
A better boxer. Faster hands. Better IQ. Better footwork. Better defense. Better all-around finisher. Fought better competition in multiple weight classes. Actually beat somebody. And I feel, and let me just break it down just a little bit. Let me go with the defensive part. The man can beat you without throwing a punch. The man cripples your best attribute. That's why the nigga ran from him and ran to 54. He takes away your best attribute. That's what the young man do. And if they met at 54, I think the young man can actually put him on his pockets, almost knock him out. I haven't seen Jerron in his power carry to someone that's a elite fighter. I haven't seen Jerron Ennis beat an elite fighter by knockout. I have seen Devin Haney move up. I shouldn't even say his name. I have seen him move up, bro, and put elite fighters on their pocket and handicap these dudes. This is where the IQ come in. This man can outthink you, bro, and play chess with you, bro, in the ring. Jerron Bruce Ennis cannot do that. Now, can I pivot to the guy at 40? Should I pivot to the guy at 40, or do you want to rebut that?
Real quick, go ahead.
Everybody, you said that Devin Haney takes away your best attribute, and you said you never seen Jerron Bruce Ennis beat a elite fighter and knock him out. We never seen Devin Haney beat an elite fighter and knock him out neither. When we go knock him out. And when we go to best attribute, what is Jerron Bruce Ennis' best attribute?
Not fighting top competition.
I'm not talking to you. What is his best attribute?
I say reflexes.
Not fighting top competition.
Wow.
I don't know what Jerron Bruce Ennis does well.
You said in the ring you're going to take away he takes away your best
uppercut. I see. That's
his best attribute is his uppercut.
Say, turn it down a little bit.
Y'all so far out of order right now. Y'all so far out of order.
Boots is not all that good, bro. He's not.
Okay, tell me who beat him.
Who beats him? A bunch of niggas beat him.
Tell me who beat him. Not
who can? Oh, he wouldn't dare fight nobody that could beat him. Never fought nobody that could beat him.
Russell beat him.
Antoine to smash that dude.
Antoine beat him.
Antoine to smash him, man.
Antoine beat him multiple times in the amateurs now.
Yeah, but he actually beat him.
First of all, Antoine is not in the same weight class as him.
He wasn't being specific about what he asked.
Jesus Ramos will beat him dead. Jesus Ramos will beat him. That's a good point, Tevin.
Ramos will beat him. I guarantee you Ramos gets stopped.
Yeah, stop that nigga, man. Stop it.
Stripping.
Yeah, stop that nigga, man.
Hold on. Jesus Ramos lost to damn Erickson Lubin. Even though
they cheated him. They cheated him, man.
Then how you gonna say? And you telling me that Erickson Lubin, you already gave credit and said that Boots is better than Lubin. You already said this. So How can we sit here and say that Jesus Ramos going to beat
I
this
do
man?
think Boots is a little bit better than Lubin because he don't fight nobody.
And Lubin beat Ramos, so how you going to sit here and come back on the back foot?
It was a controversial decision. You know it, Dub. We watched the fight.
I agree with the controversial decision. I agree with that. But all I'm saying is you can't sit here and tell me that Boots is better than this man and then come back and be like, man, Jesus Ramos going to beat him. You can't have it both ways.
If he got a fair shake, I think he beat him. I think Jalil Hackett will stop Boots. Shout out to the sponsor. I think Jalil Hackett will stop that nigga.
I honestly think Charlo will stop him. Honestly.
Dude, it's garbage, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. The only reason garbage is too much. Garbage is
way too much.
That's way too much.
Keep your seatbelt on.
Well, I'll put like this. I won't say trash. That's too much.
Yeah, keep your seatbelt on.
I would say trash can water. He's trash can water.
Man, get out of here.
That's worse than the garbage. That's worse than the garbage.
The dude is not good, duh. The dude ain't good. I'm gonna tell you why.
But you think Virgil is all that?
I don't think Virgil's all
that. You thought Tio was all that.
Yeah, the dude that won 2 Ring Magazine championships, I didn't think he was all that.
I don't give a damn about no
Hold on. You mean
the guy that got beat by a jab the entire night?
I mean, he fought the slickest, blackest nigga they had. I mean, he lost to the best fighter in the world. He lost to the best fighter in the world.
And you wonder why they think, and you wonder why folks think you're Mexican. That's the funny thing. You wonder why they think you're Mexican.
If Tio is half the dude that you said he was, he would not have got beat by a jab. Shakur didn't have to throw another punch. He beat him with a jab the entire night.
Even when he made him pay and miss, he made him with a jab.
Tio's right hand was low the whole fight like a dummy. Man, he had no help from the corner. The corner. Be quiet. He said, "Where's your power, bro? Where's your power, bro?" I mean, wait, how you gonna do anything with no instruction? Zero instruction.
BVO.
Tio's dad probably, I'm gonna be honest, Teofimo's father gave us one of the worst performances I've seen and probably in modern boxing big time history because that he really said nothing in there.
Gave you one of the worst performances in modern big time.
No, but at least he said, you gotta knock him out now. You gotta knock him out now.
He's worse than Norman Stone. Go look him up.
Bro. The thing is this. I think this is the thing. I don't want to disparage Boots. I think Boots is a good role model for the kids. I think Boots does a great job passing out turkeys.
You hear what I said, Mark?
But when it comes to boxing, he ain't fought nobody. He ain't fought nobody, bro. So I'm not going to sit here and just keep going with this charade. As they said,
BVO,
he's not good.
Don't nobody want to hear that. Do you want to put a friendly 100 on it? Friendly 100.
On who?
On Boots versus Virgil, you said that man is trash water, garbage water.
No, I said trash can water. I put some respect on it.
Okay, so put a friendly 100. Put a friendly 100 on that Boots Virgil. I got Boots.
We gotta see if they make the fight. We'll do it. We gotta see if they make the fight.
All right, that's a bet.
That's a bet right there. The fight's supposed to be in April, I believe.
Yeah, but that don't mean nothing because they said something.
Till they got weight. Till they do the weights. But I'm gonna ask you guys this because I want to get into this, and this is something that's very important. That's why I got my brother Insane up here. So why do we see Devin not calling out Lewis Crocker when Lewis Crocker has made it clear that he wants to fight?
He did.
Lewis Crocker got a mandatory with Liam Pyro?
They tried that, didn't they, BVO? But Eddie derailed it, didn't he?
We had this conversation last night.
Yeah.
But don't he got a mandatory?
Yes, he's fighting
coming up with Liam Pyro.
He's fighting Pyro.
So then why would you say that, BVO?
What I'm saying is
this at this point.
This is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this. We can say we want, but all I'm trying to figure out is Lewis Crocker wants to fight. Why can't we get the fight? That's my only thing. I feel like everybody talk about, Devin fighting. I think Devin should fight the other champions.
Well, the reason we're not getting the fight is because the IBF, once he became the champion, they mandated him to fight Liam Pyro. So he had to take that fight. He had to fulfill his mandatory.
Like the BBO, when it comes to the IBF, they're the only sanctioning body that holds true to their rules.
Yeah.
So a unification does trump a mandatory. It does.
Usually. Not when it comes to the IBF.
No, when I say it does, I mean if you have a mandatory, unification can happen before the mandatory. It all
Yeah, IBF
depends
don't
on.
trip though.
Hold up. It all depends on all parties agreeing. Now the IBF will allow it, but all parties have to agree. That means the mandatory has to agree to that as well, because the mandatory has already been called. You're not a mandatory until they ordered the fight. You're just the number one contender. Once they order the fight, you are now the mandatory. So the mandatory has to agree to a step aside. So until somebody say, "Hey, I put up a step aside," are you willing to step aside? If the mandatory say yeah, then they can make the fight. But if the mandatory say no, they're not making a fight. And it's not up to Devin Haney to pay the step aside. It's up to the IBF, because Devin Haney is the bigger bag. The IBF champion, which is under Eddie Hearn, they will have to say, "Hey, no, we don't want to fight the mandatory because he's the only one that has an obligation. We want to unify. We don't want to fight the mandatory. We want to unify." Now, Devin Haney can pay for it if he wants to be nice. He can pay for it, but it's not up to Devin Haney to pay for that.
Well,
Yeah.
my thing is this.
Go ahead.
This is my whole thing is this. We already seen Devin reach out. We both seen that both the fighters want to fight. We seen what that demon Eddie Hearn did and how he wants to stop Devin Haney. So we got our eyes on bigger fishes, you know what I'm saying? And we thinking about Xander Zayas, man, at 154, man. I think them's easy belts to go get, and I feel Devin need to go get them. Like, that's easy work up there. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah, I'm about to say you
Before-
sound like
before-
what Dub
keep-
say.
Oh,
You
no,
afraid you turn French on me.
Hold on. Let me put a pin on that. Let me put a pin on that.
It ain't that turn French. He done turned French.
And say, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put a pin in that because I want to come back to that.
We out of order.
But this is what I want to come back to that. I want to come back to the. Hold on.
Hold on, Dub.
I want to keep that Xander conversation to the side. I want to ask you guys a question. So we seen Keyshawn Davis say, "Hey, Devin, I want you." He stepped to Billy Haney, told Billy he wanted to fight with the Pushisti on. Why is he now saying, "I don't want to fight Devin straight away. I want to possibly fight the Liam Parle versus Lewis Crocker winner"? Why is people not calling out Keyshawn for being a Girl Scout who's doing nothing but, I would just say, begging, scrambling, and scripting for fights that he said he won, but then when he get opportunity, he don't get it.
BBO, this is the
Y'all didn't even let him finish the damn question.
No, I did let him finish. I did let him finish.
Go ahead. It's open. Go ahead.
This is what I would tell you, BBO. Even in that situation, one thing that Keyshawn he needs some type of leverage. And so for him to say that he wanted to fight Lewis Crocker, I agree with you as far as, man, hey, Lewis Crocker ain't available right now. Devin is available. So go fight that man. I agree with that piece. But, you know, when you're going into quote-unquote championship fights or going to fight those top guys, you want some type of leverage, because if you go in there with a title, then you, instead of it being a 65-35 split, you might be able to find your way into a 60-40 split, possibly a 45-55 split. You know what I'm saying? You can work your way into that. You can get more money if you do it that way. At the end of the day, though, I'm with you. Man, you call for the smoke immediately. That's the nigga. You ain't call Lewis Crocker out when you was in the ring. You called Devin out in the ring. Go fight that man. Go fight him immediately.
And this is typical Keyshawn Davis. And I really like Keyshawn. I like the fighting style, and I like the charisma he puts out. But sometimes he just talks too damn much. And then we saw what happened, obviously, with Abdullah Mason. I thought that those demons were exercised. I'm hoping that's not what's happening with Devin Haney, because I was really excited for that matchup. I really, really believed him in that ring when he said, "We want Devin Haney this year." The same way how I believed him when he was up there talking that good stuff to Abdullah Mason. Like, y'all, I don't even know if y'all remember. I was saying Keyshawn is the king of boxing. Keyshawn's restored my faith in the sport. He's really coming for the smoke. And then it landed flat on his face.
Well, we know
so
you can be easily
I've learned to reserve my feelings.
Well,
I've learned to reserve my feelings when it comes to that individual. And I'm going to just see what happens next. I'm not putting no investment or faith behind that guy.
I'll say this. Well, let me do this real quick before you get in. And the only reason I say this is because I do agree with Marcus is saying. Only thing I'd say is this. I just feel like Keyshawn Davis is like the biggest beta male in boxing. It's like you hear him talk this cash money stuff. Like he talked to Jermaine Ortiz like that because he knew he was way bigger than him. But I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what was the whole purpose of stepping to Billy, and then saying, "Can we get the fight next?" And then we talking about you want to fight Lewis Crocker. I'm just saying, Dub, and I'm kind of shocked. I get what you're saying, but I just kind of shocked. And D, you can tell me if I'm wrong. I'm just shocked that why, if you're talking this good stuff about Devin, go get it.
No, I
just don't get it. He's there. He got the belts. Go get his black ass. I don't know what's going on with it.
Maybe you don't got the nuts to do it, BBO. You ever think about that?
Y'all think I can get back up in here or no?
Go ahead.
Let me just say this one point. I don't think it has anything. And then I apologize, Insane. I cut you off, but I don't think it got Marky. I don't think it got nothing to do with him having the nuts to do anything. I think it got everything to do with what does he call himself? The businessman. And if you're gonna be a businessman, then
change his name.
What's his name?
Sometimes you got to take risk in business.
He ain't the businessman no more.
What's his name now?
I forgot. It ain't
amazing. The Amazing.
Yeah, ain't that amazing? He called himself the Amazing.
Yeah, there you go. Insane.
Insane, you trolling?
Nah, that's a fact.
I'm serious.
He called himself Amazing.
He's the Amazing.
Yeah. He definitely changed his name from businessman.
We gonna call him Amazing.
Yeah, his name is The Amazing. The Amazing. With two E's.
So this is my input on Keyshawn Davis. And to my man that was speaking, you are very easily influenced, and you need to work on that. Anyway, about my boy Keyshawn, man. Keyshawn is doing this for publicity to keep his name hot. He know Devin Haney is the target right now of all the negativity, and he know he keep popping it the way he popping it. He gonna be able to build his name the way he's supposed to. Now, I know we saying that, he's talking about fighting Lewis Crocker, this, and that. He know Lewis Crocker got a Mando coming up, so he can't get that fight. Being that Shakur is moving back down to 35, Keyshawn is gonna campaign at 40 and whoop on some of those guys. You know what I'm saying? So we might see Keyshawn in the title fight. His next fight maybe being with the WBC champion at 140. But as far as moving up to 147, Keyshawn's just not ready yet. He knows that. We all know that. And you keep your name hot by keeping your name next to Devin Haney, which is a great play by Bill Haney and Keyshawn Davis. And the Haneys, they understand what's going on, what happened with the whole Top Rank situation, and they just helping the brother out. You know what I'm saying? It's all going to look bad on Keyshawn anyway, but just mentioning Devin Haney's name in front of a large audience, how he did, can't do nothing but help his brand and help him out. And that's what dudes do in the sport of boxing.
You saying they HBO right now? They got HBO fun out there to help a brother out fun?
Yeah, pretty much, but it's WWE and the Haney's is big man.
That's crazy.
I'll put this into it because going into this next thing with Devin, the whole Shakur fight, I feel like Shakur capitalized. He beat a 2-time Ring Magazine champion. And it's like now you hear him saying he possibly go back to 35. I'm assuming the players will fight Lamont Roach, a.k.a. Mr. Draw, and beating him and then telling Abdul Wahid, hey, fight me now. So if he does that, would that make him one of the goofiest dudes in boxing if he really would go down to 35 after becoming the Ring Magazine champion at 140? What would you guys say to that about Shakur Sanchez?
The thing is this about that, they're going to move their career the way they want to move their career, and they're going to get out the way of each other. If Keyshawn is campaigning at 140, then Shakur he don't chip off of going back down to 135. See, we all seen in T.O. that T.O. was really nobody. T.O. was a cherry pick for Shakur. Now,
no, you can't do that, bro. You can't do that. I'm gonna tell you. Hold on, let me say why you can't do that, because that kills the win. When you say that hating shit like that, that kills the win. T.O. was that guy. If he wasn't, Shakur wouldn't have fought him. They don't bring you big ass gold belts if you nobody. So cut the bull crap. We gonna call it what we see. He fought a 2-time Ring Magazine champion. You can't tell me a Ring Magazine champion is nobody. That's dumb to say. But go ahead.
Oh.
BBO, I understand that you 6'5", you the biggest, blackest nigga that Ohio got. But we not gonna do this though, BBO. We're not doing this.
If you say that, then they don't give him no credit.
Yeah, the biggest, blackest nigga in Ohio.
Hold on. I know you 6'5". I know you the biggest, blackest nigga in Ohio.
From Nebraska.
But hold on. This is what I'm trying to tell you, brother. Is
Go ahead.
Teofimo Lopez is nobody in the boxing world. We all seen Teo on the decline. He was a cherry pick. I don't care what he did in the past. I do not care what he did in the
So the
past. It's
whole
what you
world
did for
cares,
me
but you
lately,
don't.
baby. It's
But
what
you
you did
don't.
for me. It's
They
what
bought
you
him
His
a
name
big
is
ass
Tank.
it's
gold belt
what
for
you
beating
did
T.O.
for
Did
me
you see that?
lately. It's what you did
Did you
for
see the belt they bought him for beating
it's what
T.O.? When you beat T.O., you get a big ass belt called the ring belt. So we got to be real. Devin is asking for that belt. That's the belt T.O. already had on
And
his
Shakur
waist.
got a big ass check for fighting him too. His biggest check.
I mean, all I'm saying is this, and it's not it's just the same. It's just that whole concept of dudes are not good. That's crap. If you say dudes ain't good, you don't give them no credit. That's like me saying George Kambosos ain't good. That would kill. That's part of Devin's legacy, bro. Everybody they fight is good. That's all I'm saying. That's it. Go ahead.
I feel you, BVO.
Yeah,
We just
We
can't.
don't want
We
to
can't.
discredit T.O.
We can't
Right.
discredit. No, we can't forget T.O. F T.O. We can't discredit fighters. That's the
Oh
stupidest thing
yeah,
in the world to
fighters.
say what dudes ain't do. Like, and it ain't my guy. I'm just saying I hate that mindset of, oh, this dude's a bum. What? Why you fight him? The whole reason people fought T.O., the whole reason he fought T.O. because T.O., if you beat T.O., you get a big ass gold ring belt. You can't tell me nobody don't want that belt, man. Stop this, man.
I mean, that's just one thing I don't like about boxing. Fans are revisionist historians. I seen the same thing when Monster moved up there and put hands on Cool Boy. They did it after Devin Haney put hands on Brian Norman. After months of saying that
Man, they told me
Brian Norman was
Brian
going to
Norman
stop him.
was the scariest nigga in Atlanta. We had
Exactly.
Dub on here telling me he was gonna beat Black Jesus. Devin didn't watch this
Then
nigga.
all of a sudden he
Now
wasn't
Brian's
ready for the
nobody.
fight. Then all of
And
a sudden he
hold
wasn't ready for the
on,
fight. He
I still
wasn't.
rock
I'm
with
not
Junior.
saying you said that, though. I'm just saying in
No, I
general.
did
This
pick.
is
I
what
did pick
Y'all
Junior.
just
I
attacked
did pick
Dub.
Junior. I
Crazy.
did. Hold on, wait
I'm
a minute.
not
I
trying.
did
No,
pick
this
Junior.
BB contact,
I
though. I
did
was
pick
just thinking
Junior,
my own
and I
point.
still rock with Junior. I'm gonna rock with Junior until Junior retire. It is what it is.
Davon said BVO be
Yeah,
cooking,
but go ahead
y'all.
and say my bad. You got cut out. Go ahead and say.
Nah, I had one of the homies call me. My bad, y'all. I
Hold on, did he
apologize
fall
about
back
that,
off?
man.
You good, brother?
No, am I back on? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
BVO,
you on.
he talking BVO. You probably can't hear. You might. I don't know what.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Something going on, man.
Do
I
y'all
keep
need
getting
me to?
calls. That's why. Hold on one second.
Okay.
BVO on that
You good
Wi-Fi.
and
He on
sane.
that Wi-Fi.
Okay,
Go ahead and sing.
my thing is this. We all seen the decline of T.O. We've seen T.O. in the room, in the ring asking, do he still got it when he was getting gift victories. I've never had respect for T.O. female like that, especially after he lost to George Kambosos and that he's been a duck, a almighty duck. But what I want to say is this, though. Keyshawn, if Shakur does go back down to 35, which I believe he is, and he gets the victory over Lamont Rhodes, which is possible, then what's the bigger fight than him and I'm sorry, than Tank Davis. I'm not even gonna play with that man's name like that.
Abdul Wahid.
Abdul Wahid, that's the biggest fight to make outside of him and Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? So if he can get past Wadu, whatever,
Abdul Wahid.
there you go, and move back up, you know what I'm saying, to fight Devin Haney, it makes it an even bigger fight. But somebody got to knock Tank Davis off. Somebody got to get him up out the way, and Shakur can do it.
Abdul Wahid done knocked himself off, man. That man, why are we even mentioning this man?
Well,
This man ain't
it
relevant in
looks
the
like
sport of
all his
boxing right now.
charges. Well, in all
relevant in the
fairness,
sport. He's not relevant.
it looks like the judges are.
Well, shout out to the judge. I don't know nothing about that. I'm
It
telling
looks
you,
like
the man
it looks
ain't
like the
relevant.
charges are being dropped, or
Okay, if they're being dropped, cool. But the man ain't
well,
relevant.
he's
at
probably
this
back to
time.
boxing then.
Okay.
Looks like the charges are being dropped, or they are being dropped.
Look at it, Mark. Did you read it?
No, I did.
Yeah,
I don't care. I don't care nothing about that man charges.
They haven't served them with any charges yet. They haven't served them yet. It's been like 2 weeks.
Why are we talking about it? This
charged.
is the most irrelevant boxer, right? Respectfully, this man is
Because
irrelevant right now.
You the one made it more than what it was. He was just saying it looked like it's going to be dropped. You made it more than what it was.
No, I said that he irrelevant. Why are we talking about him?
If you'd have just let him say what he had to say, it would have been over and done with.
Yeah.
No,
that's
BVO
a fact.
brought it back. BVO brought
That's
it up,
a
and I
fact.
just elaborated on it. But BVO brought it up.
I brought up what?
Abdul Wahid.
No, all I'm saying is this: when you talk about fighters, man, I just don't want to discredit them, because I think one of the biggest mistakes I've made, and I know that we've made at this channel, is disrespecting dudes that lose, and I want to stop that, because that can't happen. Because if we say that take away from these big time wins. And I think, for me, I think Brian was the best black nigga from Atlanta we had in a long time since Evander Holyfield. And I say that because I want Devin to get full credit. That's
but
it.
BBO, this is my thing. You cannot tell me how to reciprocate disrespect once I was disrespected. So once he disrespected me as a culture, as a human, as a race, then I have the right to disrespect him in any way I feel deemed.
You talking about T.O.? You talking about T.O.?
Yes. At
Okay.
T.O., yes.
I thought you was an American
all right.
Indian.
Whatever, brother.
That's crazy.
My mother is, but
No, the nigga told me he was an American Indian. Now he changed. Okay.
I ain't never told you nothing like that. But
Nigga
like
told
I
me he was an American Indian, bro.
you can't
Nigga
tell
told
me.
me. Then you say he was like Choctaw or something? No, for real. Then you tell me you was Choctaw or
Ain't
something
nothing
like
wrong with that. Shout out to the indigenous.
Yeah, shout out to indigenous people. You
So
know,
you see how you switched up? The nigga told me he was Indian from the gate.
No, I'm
That's
from the High
crazy.
Crip tribe. But anyway, my thing is this: you can't tell me how to reciprocate disrespect. I'm sorry, you can't tell me that.
Cry us
That
a
was
river like
crazy.
Justin Timberlake, bro. Cry us a Justin a
That was a
liver,
platinum
bro.
song, actually.
We are so far out of order as a panel right now. We are so far.
But let me do this. Let me
I
do
ain't
this.
really said
BBO,
that, though.
BBO, get us back in order, my brother.
Let me do this because I think we have a good conversation. And I ask you guys this, and I don't know this to be true. I heard a couple Puerto Ricans say that they wanted to see Turkey wanted to see Devin versus not Devin. They wanted to see Keyshawn versus Shakur. Do you think that fight would ever be possible, or you think they wouldn't do that fight? What would you guys say to that? Go ahead, Pryor. Start us off.
I mean, I think they gonna be on that buddy, pass. I think they're gonna, demand ridiculous amounts of money. I just don't think it'll work, and it don't look like that would ever happen. It's unfortunate, but I don't know why they are. They pray together and they do all kind of stuff. I don't know if the money right. I mean, it got to be something probably crazy. You heard what Shakur said. We say they need 100 million, 300 million, something crazy. Like, I don't know what they want to do, but I don't see them bulls fighting, not them two. I don't even get excited about that. That's dead.
I'm gonna say this before I let Chris. Go ahead. Let me just say this to answer Big Kid's question.
Okay,
I could care less that T.O. lost. That's part of boxing. I mean, I done lost. I done got my ass kicked before. Nobody's perfect. It happens, man. I think the cool thing in life is when you lose, to be patient with yourself because you're not done yet. And that's the key. The key thing out of any loss is to know that whatever loss you suffer or what you're going through, just be patient with yourself. You can't be in the mirror talking about you no good. Yeah, you are, but you want to be better. That's just the enemy in you, man, that you got to get out of you. But just be patient with yourself. Losses come, man. That's part of life. Go ahead, Doug. My bad.
BBO, me and you, I consider you my brother. I love you, right? You 6'5", I'm 6'5". Hell, if they gonna put some money up for me and you to fight, I'm gonna fight your ass. You gonna fight me, wouldn't you? In the boxing ring. Hey, if we gonna get paid to do it, and then get what? We'll shake hands and go out. Hey, after I knock them out, y'all gonna be like, damn, I ain't no BBO chin was like that. But I mean, it'll be fine. We'll be okay. You understand?
Hey, and after Pride get done hitting you with that baseball bat, we're gonna ring you for your money.
No. See, now you gotta jump me. Pride gotta clip me in the back of the head with a baseball bat. They running my pockets. I'm talking about me and BBO making money together, and he talking about, man,
clipping him with a bat.
Got the bat on your ass.
That's crazy.
I would say D-Free, take his shoes.
Hey, does he got a warrant out for? Is the rest free? Hey,
Wow.
does he have a warrant out?
D-Free locking all y'all up. As soon as y'all start getting cracking.
You know what Free said? Don't throw
Freezy
that
ain't
cart.
like that.
Don't throw that cart. But go ahead, what you got with that one, Doug?
Freezy ain't locking nobody up. He ain't worried about y'all goofy
I'm just
niggas.
saying, at the end of the day, my whole analogy is saying that, man, if I got a chance to make money with you, bro, like we both got a chance. This is a big fight. We can both feed. This is $1 million fight.
Yeah, but they not built like the people in the past. These young boys be,
they only a generation behind me. Not even really a generation.
No, they're a couple generations behind. You got to remember, they like 7 years, 8 years younger.
Yeah.
That's only. I mean, what is that? That's what I give that one generation, possibly.
Nah,
these are some of the dudes that are
that's a
doing
big
this stuff in the
difference.
fish tank. they'll get in their fish tank and try to unalive themselves off something like that. So you gotta be careful with these young guys. These young guys are just soft. I mean, it's just what it is. A lot of these younger guys are soft. I can tell. I'm gonna say this: if you look at Keyshawn Davis, he reminds me of every dude who never had his dad. He's loud like a lady. He's boisterous like a lady. He talks out of turn. I mean, he has a lot of feminine, characteristics. I mean, he does everything but wear dresses, man. The dude is a real live goofball beta male, and that's how a lot of these guys are.
Is his hands soft like lady?
I don't know. But I just know that when I see a guy like Keyshawn, those are kind of, and I'm gonna go back to when I was a kid. We attack dudes like that. You attack insecure dudes like that because everything hurts him. He's got the thinnest skin in boxing. I've never seen a guy have the thinnest skin in boxing. You got. What was the thing why did Sanchez say he wouldn't fight him? Shakur Sanchez said he wouldn't fight him because that'd mess up our relationship.
Yeah, that's
crazy. What he said. That was his words. It wasn't. It sounded like it ain't Shakur. I mean, and I'm a big fan of Shakur Sanchez. But he sounded like he would come get that money. But he said it'll mess up our relationship. I know him. That's exactly what he said. I know him. It'll mess up our relationship. And if you think about it, Shakur is kind of like a de facto father figure to Keyshawn. He signed with Jay Prince, the most evil man in boxing. He got the whole Prince family, rest in peace.
That's crazy. BBO.
That was crazy.
I'm just being honest.
I gotta call you out on that one, bro.
I'm just being honest.
Bob Arum holds that title, bro. You tripping?
Well, I'll say Jay Prince is second. Jay Prince is second.
You don't put Eddie up in there anywhere?
I'm gonna tell you why I give Eddie a lot of love and a lot of people don't. If it wasn't for Eddie Hearn, who knows if the Zone would have been into boxing? And you see how much good the Zone has done for boxing as a network. And Eddie Hearn was the one that helped introduce them to boxing. So I always got a special place for Eddie Hearn for doing that, no matter how slimy he is. But let me ask you guys this. Getting back to boxing, because we get a little off kilter. What do you guys think about Shannon the Cannon Briggs saying he'll come back and fight Moses Tume? Does he have a death wish, or do you think he can do something that like we've seen with George Foreman fought Michael Moore? Do you guys think we can have something just like that?
Nope.
Sometimes you got to protect fighters from themselves, and in this situation,
he definitely won.
I don't know who is. I don't know who security is. I don't know who need to grab this man. Please don't come back and fight that. Hey, please don't come back and fight that young man. Please don't do it. We don't want to see it. We don't want to see you concussed, brother.
Especially, BBO. You remember when we seen him at the fights? He was out there smoking with me. So I definitely don't want to. He was out there. Boy, though. He was. Yeah, I got pictures with him. He was a big guy. Yeah, he definitely was. But I don't want to. That's my guy. I like the way he was. I seen him snapping on somebody backstage, talking about, "Hold on, champ." You know what I mean? He really liked that. He talked like that. He walked like that. Him and his guys move like that. But I don't want to see him fight no more because I like him. I think he does better on social media right now at this point.
Yeah,
we just don't want to see the brother hurt, man. We don't want
right.
to see
that's respectfully, Candy.
We don't want to see elder abuse out here, and that would be elder abuse if he get in there with Moses. I mean,
he took time out to take pictures with niggas. You know what I mean? I respect him. Shannon Briggs. Okay. Yeah, he took time out to take pictures. BVO, me, I took pictures with him. He was dope. He was cool. He was chilling out on with everybody else, and everybody else. It was groups of people. You know what I mean? He was in a group chilling. He was a regular dude, big as hell, like BVO said. But I don't want to see him get back in there because when we the little 10 minutes I got to chill with him, I thought he was a dope brother.
He a good mascot. He a good mascot. I want to hear from Free on that. What you think about it, Free and then Insane? What you say, Free?
What's up, beautiful?
About what?
About Shannon the Cannon saying he want to come back and fight Moses Tome.
I mean, that's his prerogative. I don't think it's going to be a very successful comeback, but that's his prerogative. I mean, Shannon Briggs has never really done well against guys that can box and move around the ring. He's more so a big puncher. He likes guys that's going to stand right in front of him so he can throw big shots. But I don't think he wins that fight by a long shot.
Free, would you consider that elder abuse if he get in there with Moses Atama? Would you consider that elder abuse?
Nah, I wouldn't say it's that far, but I do believe that he'll get beat up.
Yeah.
You think he'll get beat up bad, Free?
Bad enough to where he say he made a bad decision.
How old is Shannon? Shannon Bridge got to be like 48. He at least 48 right now, at least.
He about 48, 49.
Yeah. So, and what, Atama is what, 18, 19? He got
No, he's 21.
Okay, well, he got that man almost about 30 years. I'm just saying. I don't want to see
this is the thing. He said he can knock him out.
Actually, the canon is 54.
See, they go to 30 years that I was talking about. We don't want to see nobody. That's elder abuse, man. We're not trying to see that. We're not trying to see it.
So that being said, I want to ask you guys this. So we heard recently Lennox Lewis came out and said that he wants.
I didn't get a chance to answer that.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What you got on there saying? My bad. Sometimes I'll be going too fast.
Nah, this it's all good, young brother. My thing is this: let the man get his paper, man. He probably hurting. You know what I'm saying? He probably need a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? He probably go in there. You know what I'm saying? Take a quick little dive, take 1 or 2 hits. Oh, that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Who the cannon?
Yeah, I don't know what his financial things is looking like, but
he didn't look like
he
was hurting when he didn't look like he was hurting.
I mean, and that's cool, but what I'm saying is this prize, and you can agree with me. Shit, I can go for a couple dollars right now myself. I don't care how much money I got. You know what I'm saying? He probably need a couple dollars.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with no little paper. You know what I'm saying? Oh, quick, he hit me a couple times, boo, bow, that's it. Oh, he beat Shannon Bridge. All right, cool. Give me the check. It's over with. So get your money. Do what you do. That's how I see it.
I respect that. I respect that. All I'll say is this: if Shannon did that, that's a death wish. He'll beat the black off of Shannon. But I give him credit for even saying it. I love that he's saying that, but I just don't think it's a good idea. And I think for me in boxing, we got to just be real. But let me ask you guys this. So Dimitri Bivol came out recently and said that he's open to go on to cruiserweight. I don't know if you guys seen Dimitri Bivol at the Ring Magazine Awards. His face is a lot fuller than we used to see. His whole jawline is gone. I think he's been eating because he's been laying it up because he can't do nothing with that back. Do you guys think Bivol will be a factor at cruiserweight? What do you guys think?
Mm-hmm.
Which one is Bivol again? Is that the one that beat Canelo, right?
Yeah, the
Asian guy.
Canelo.
Okay, the Asian and white dude. Okay, yeah, I think he'll do good, man. That dude's got technical skills.
He ain't Asian.
No, is he? Man, let me be quiet. Let me not.
I thought he was Asian.
I thought
he Russian or something.
Well, Russia is technically a part of Asia. Russia is technically a part of Asia. So I mean,
eyes is slanted. That's what I'm saying. That's what I say.
They are though. They are insane. They like.
I bet you can make some General Tso's chicken.
Wow.
I bet.
Hey,
go ahead. My bad.
I didn't
that
mean
was crazy.
I didn't mean no disrespect to his culture nor him. I apologize if I'm wrong. I stand on it if I'm wrong. I apologize. The man got skills though, man. The skills pay the bills, man. You can take them skills everywhere you go. Them skills go around the world. You know what I'm saying? So I think he would do okay up there. You know what I'm saying? Fight him a couple scrubs. You know what I'm saying? Like fight him a couple scrubs. Like what's the boy name? That BVO loves so much. What's that boy name that he loves so much?
David Benavidez?
No, the other one. What's the boy name?
Wow.
You talking about Jai Obertai?
Yeah, Jai Obertai. There you go. Yeah, I think he go up there, put hands on Jai Obertai.
Oh my God.
A couple other folks. I think the man got skills. He's more skilled than Jai Obertai, and the boy got squabble. He got a cold squabble about himself. We can't say he ain't got no squabble. You know what I'm saying? Go up there a couple more pounds. I think he can take over the division. That's just my opinion.
And so let me ask, what's wrong with the blacks?
That's just my opinion, brother. That's just my opinion. BV, are you saying the boy ain't got no cold squabble? That's what you saying?
He can fight, but I mean to say he would beat Jai Obertai, I just don't see it because I don't think Bivol has ever. No, I'll take that back. You might be right. That might be a dangerous fight. I take that back. That might be a dangerous fight. I'll give you that. You're right.
Everybody give me props. I made BVO admit it. Y'all come on now.
No, he can fight. I mean, I got to be real. He can fight. I seen Bivol go in there and take some of the biggest punches from Arturo, and it was like nobody was able to do that. So I'll give you that. You're right. He can take the big punches too.
There you go. And the boy got a cold squabble.
Who the hell is Arturo?
He made Archer better, BF.
You
Yeah, I
don't
think he
remember
meant
when
Arthur. He meant
Bibble?
Arthur. He
You don't
didn't mean
remember when
Arturo. He didn't mean Arturo.
you don't remember when Bibble's wife was going, Arturo. You don't remember
Wow,
that?
that's
Shout out to my
crazy.
man Arturo, man. That was she called him. Arturo. You don't remember that when he won?
Talking about Bibble's wife.
Yeah, Arturo. You didn't see that? I don't know if y'all seen that.
She was like, Arthur. Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
what was that?
I remember that.
This is just a bitter woman who was mad at Bibble for whatever he did wrong. You know, Bibble was probably bad to that lady, man. You know,
Don't do
probably
that,
was.
BVO. BVO, stop putting cases on niggas, bro.
That
Stop
was
He
doing that, bro.
probably
crazy.
was. I
Stop
He
just say he
doing
said he
probably
that,
was
bro.
probably
bad to the
backtracked.
lady.
That
He
was
probably
crazy.
poor thing. I mean, she up there screaming Arturo. I mean, come on, man. What can Arthur do? He can
Nigga,
barely speak English.
stop trying to drop cases on dudes, man. You
I'm
out of
not
line for
dropping no
that, bro.
case. I'm just saying, man. He probably was bad to the young lady, man.
Dub,
I
tell this
say
man
though,
he out of order, Dub. Say
what
something.
I will say about
He
the
said,
whole
say
Bibble,
something.
the whole Bibble situation. What I will say is, you can go to cruiserweight, but the only reason you should be going to cruiserweight is because you had already fought David. Don't be trying to go to cruiserweight and don't give David a chance to become the undisputed champion. Fight David, and then after you fight David, then you can go to cruiserweight. All these guys be trying to avoid David. Give David
I
the opportunity.
don't think you seen Bibble free. He's big as hell. He's not no 175 at all.
I don't care how big he is. Give David the opportunity, like you got the opportunity against Arthur, because he didn't have to rematch you. He chose to. Give David the opportunity, and then you can go to cruiserweight. Whether you win or lose after that fight, go to cruiserweight. But get a man the opportunity, because the reason why you're not undisputed is because you didn't give him the opportunity.
I thought it's because the WBC didn't want an Asian guy to have a belt.
Wow.
No, because he was the mandatory, and Bibble said, I want to rematch Arthur for a third time. And so they said, okay, well, he's the mandatory. You're not fighting him. We're taking the belt from you.
But nah, BVO, you are right though. What they when the WBC said they wasn't going to sanction the fight with the you know, the stuff that was going on in the world.
No, but
at the time.
that was years ago, because they sanctioned the fight. That's the reason why we had the undisputed fight.
Right. But before they wasn't though, and that was the only reason that was holding up the fight.
Yeah, that was
What a mess.
yeah, that was like 2 years ago. But no,
So this was,
like I said, go ahead.
do you think he can lose enough weight to get down to 175? I don't know if y'all seen him at the Ring magazine. He looked like he had ate the old Bibble. It looked like he ate the old Bibble.
That's crazy. That is insane.
Unless that man is 250, cruiserweight, the limit is 200 pounds.
He looked a little more than that. I mean, I don't know if you ever played. It used to be a game I used to play as a kid on Super Nintendo named Kirby. I think Bivol ate the old Bivol. If you look at how he looks now, you just got to see him. He looked different.
But that could be because he hasn't been working out, because he had surgery. That doesn't mean that he's not going to give. Because if he's not planning on coming back down, then that means those belts are going to go vacant. But no, I think what he's saying is, after he finished with these next two fights, which is versus Arthur versus David Benavidez, he's going to go to cruiserweight. I think that's what he's talking about. Because, yeah, I mean, like I said, give David the opportunity, and then you can go to cruiserweight.
Yeah, I don't think he will. I think it's wrong what he's doing, but I don't think he will. But let me ask you guys this. This is something that kind of came across my desk that kind of shocked me. Do you guys think that people are not giving Bam Rodriguez enough credit because he hasn't fought anyway? You think if he was to fight anyway, he would get more credit? What do you guys say about that? I think Bam is at 115 currently.
I think Bam is not getting enough credit because he is too big at a weight class that has nobody there. He was at 118. He went back down to 115.
That was crazy.
115. He started at 115, went to 118, went back down to 115. I have no problem. He's fighting champions. He want to be undisputed. Okay, fight for undisputed and then move your big ass up out of that division. You too big. There's nobody there.
Didn't he move back down for the money?
No, he moved back down because he wanted to move back down.
Yeah.
It wasn't no money. He wasn't
crazy.
getting paid. At the time that he moved back down to 115, he wasn't getting paid like that.
Free, why they got him so high ranked in a pound for pound though? Like everybody listens. I think he's way too high.
I mean, because like I can't say how they do their pound for pound, but me, how I do it, I look at the skill set. I look at the skill set.
That's what I do.
So I don't know how they doing it. I mean, he is beating everybody and stopping them. So maybe they looking at that. He's stopping everybody he's getting in the ring with, and they say, "Hey, we got to put him up high on the pound for pound." I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's a little too high for me.
Because that man, he fighting at 115. The man comes in the ring at fight night at every bit of good 135, 140.
My daughter bigger than him.
I mean,
I think it's because Ring Magazine is
5'3".
promoting him. To be honest with you, I think Ring Magazine is promoting him.
Yeah.
I think
now he nice. Don't get it
him.
twisted. This ain't no Bam slander right now. This ain't no Bam slander.
But I'm gonna be honest. Nice against who?
Bam get busy.
Sonny Edwards. I mean, Sonny Edwards look like he should be parking cars somewhere. But
who said Sonny Edwards?
I'm asking you that. I think one of his last fight against Sonny Edwards.
Oh,
he did fight Sonny Edwards.
Yeah, nah, you right.
Yeah, so I'm just thinking if that's what we celebrating, beating Sonny Edwards. I mean, golly.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying, BVO. He's a little up on the list. You know, a lot of people's list. I look at everybody's list because it's entertainment at the end of the day.
You know what they should have?
They got him high as hell up there.
They should have a list for fighters who don't have the complexion for protection. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like what has really he done to be on the list?
Well, you got to look at, and if you look back when he first came out, you know what I'm saying, when he first started to get recognition, when he was in that 115-pound division, who did he fight? And at that time, that's when Carlos Castro, Rung Basai, El Gallo, Chocolatito, they were kind of running things at that division. He went up there and he fought the Carlos Castros of the world. He fought the Rung Basais of the world. He fought he fought El Gallo as well.
The old niggas.
They old. I agree with you. I agree with you.
He beat all the old niggas.
But those were the guys who were running the division. He beat everybody except for Chocolatito. And then went ahead, beat Sonny Edwards. Sonny Edwards was I think he won that fight alone. That wasn't nearly his latest fight. I think his last fight was like Martinez or something.
Okay, Martinez, my mistake.
But then he also beat the dude. What was the African dude name that he beat? I can't remember.
Yeah, that was a good win. That was a good win.
And that was a unification fight as well. So, you know, the reason he gets so much credit right now is because he going in against those guys. He was stopping them guys. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think the majority of individuals. That's why people want to see him go and fight in a way. You know what I'm saying? Go on and move up and fight in a way, bro. Like, you done did everything you need to do down at those lower weight classes as far as 115 and 112 and all that. So now, going up there and move to 22, 26, you know, start, well, really 22 to fight in a way. And then, you know, start to move up in weight and things like that. I know he's a small guy, you know what I'm saying?
Man, in a way, need to move his big ass up too.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Free. Why is he lingering down where he's at?
He undisputed, man. I
don't give a damn what he is.
I'll be honest with you, though, and this is me watching boxing. Other than heavyweights, I've never seen dudes just keep defending no belt. Once they got the Ring Magazine, they left. That's what fighters do.
Well, Bernard Hopkins defended his middleweight title a bunch.
Once I told y'all, once that man become undisputed at 122, and he realized how hard those guys hit from 128, that man is gonna put brakes on. He was like, "Oh, I gotta take my time going to 126 because if these dudes hitting like this at 122, I know those guys is hitting much harder than that." Because you
think Bruce can beat him?
Rafael Espinoza. No, you got guys like Rafael Espinoza. You got guys like what's my guy that
Shoo.
Yeah, I'm about to say, what about
New
Carrington?
York.
You got Figueroa who just stopped his opponent.
Yeah, who looked great.
No, he did not. He was getting his ass whipped. I don't know what you was watching.
Nah, I thought he looked good. He was winning on the scorecard.
Versus Nick Ball? Man, Nick Ball was whooping his ass.
No, he
I don't know where
wasn't.
you was at.
No, he wasn't.
But
No, he wasn't.
I had it a draw going into
It was
the
a fight.
11. I had it a draw going into the 11th, and then I gave Nick Ball the 11th round, the 12th round. I thought that Figure had to do something. He did something. So, but the thing is you got to remember
he was up on the official scorecards going into the last round too.
Cool, but you got to remember Monster. What is he, 5'5"? And these guys, they like, man, Espinoza, what is he, 6 foot?
6'1". 6'1".
Figueroa, 5'11", 5'8". I mean, 5'10", 5'11". Shoo, 5'9".
Well,
yeah, all these guys bigger than him.
It ain't weight bullies.
Man, ain't no weight bullies. I don't believe in that term. That's a whack term. Weight bully.
Yeah, that's a whack term, except for when they bring it up on Devin. That's not a whack term.
If you make the weight and you can perform, then you're how are you a weight bully? I don't understand that term.
What I will say is I don't know if Rafael Espinoza is a weight bully. I wouldn't say that because those guys, like, you could tell by the body frame if those guys can get much bigger than what they are. Like Frendora. Frendora, his body frame doesn't carry a lot of weight. He's always going to be small, no matter what he does. I think the highest Frendora is going to get is maybe 160. I think that's the highest he's going to get. A big frame guy. He got the same frame.
That's diet. That's diet why he's that small, Free.
No,
the moment he started, he'll blow up. He's 6'7".
I think he's just a skinny, slim.
No. Did Snoop Dogg ever blow up? Snoop Dogg is like 53 years old.
Yep.
That's just his genetics.
He like Kevin Garnett to me. Kevin Garnett would never be.
Remember Chris Arreola? Chris Arreola was smaller, and he
was always pudgy.
He was slimmer for a fat guy, but he was always.
He said he was slimmer for a fat guy.
He was just slimmer for a fat guy, but he's always been big.
Yeah.
But let me ask you guys this, because I'm gonna open up the panel, man. We just gonna have some boxing talk. This is my last subject. So let me ask you this: why do you guys think? And I'm gonna start with my man Insane on this. Why don't people give Caroline and Alicia Bumgarner more press? I think this could be a huge fight at 135. What do you guys think about this fight? Because everybody keeps talking about Clarissa and her papoose drama. I think Clarissa is part of the 11 hip hop crew now, where we care more about her relationship than we do the actual fight. Why do you think people not talking about Caroline Dubois and Alicia Bumgarner been saying some very disrespectful things? Where do you think that hate and big jaws come from?
I think a lot of people.
Oh no, it's on Insane.
Go ahead, Insane.
Let the brother Free go, then I'll go after him. I want to hear his opinion.
No, I was going to say, I think a lot of people are not talking about the Carolina Dubois and Alicia Bumgarner. Alicia Bumgarner kind of like put the fight off. Like, you got to get your name up before you step in here with the big dog. So it's almost like she's not accepting the fight until she's forced to make the fight. So it's like, okay, we want to see the fight. We think it's going to be a great fight, but Alicia is not accepting it right now. So it's like, okay, we're not going to talk about a fantasy fight, because with the women, they don't do a whole lot of back and forth like the men do. For the most part, they say, okay, you want to fight, they get in the ring and fight. The men more so do a lot of back and forth and never make the fight. Women usually make the fight.
Yeah.
So it's like they don't want to talk about a fantasy fight until they actually make the fight when it comes to the women. So that's why I think it's not a whole lot of build up for this fight, because Alicia kind of put it off.
I
Yeah,
just
she
don't.
tried to-
I
she
don't
tried
get it
to
because I
son
think
her,
Carolina knock her out. I think Carolina knock her out. I mean, it would be bad for boxing, but I think Carolina will knock her out.
Nah, well,
What you got on it? What you got on that, Shane?
Okay, so my whole thing was we're not gonna ignore the fact what you just said about Clarissa Shields. Nobody's worried about her relationship with Papoose. It is what it is. It's a relationship, so she's not loving hip hop. She's the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, and she's a three-time undisputed champion. So respect her for who she is and the accomplishments that that sister had. It is Black History Month, so let's celebrate Clarissa Shields. More power to that baby girl.
Yeah.
Second of all, you know, like I say, man, women the women division is a little tricky. You know what I'm saying? It been a whole lot of talking going on between the two or whatever. So if Alicia Baumgartner, Miss Sexy herself, if she want to get in the ring with Miss Dubois, let it happen. If not, women gonna do what women do. And that's just it is what it is. That's what women do. You know what I'm saying? It'd be good for boxing if they fight. When you said that it'd be bad if Alicia gets knocked out.
Nah,
No,
that'd be dope.
bro, because
Oh,
this is
girl.
boxing. This is boxing, and this is what happens when you get in the ring and you fight competition. You have a you can get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? They not doing what the men like Keyshawn and them is doing. So if they happen to step in the ring, it's good for boxing. If they don't find another top contender, I would like to see Alicia Baumgartner versus what they call her, Chuck Taylor. They call her Chuck Taylor. Yeah, I want to see her. I want to see Alicia put hands and feet
Yeah.
on Chuck Taylor. That's what I want to
Uh,
see. I want to see
that'd be dope.
Miss Dubois face what's the Puerto Rican princess name? What's baby name? That was
Amanda
soccer.
Serrano.
Yes, but she was beating pure Arab with the crispiest jabs I ever seen in my life.
Yeah, them
I,
joints was super sharp.
yeah, they were sharp. I would like to see her face Miss Dubois. Whatever it is, I want to see them get in the ring, and I want to see them do better than what the men do. You know what I'm saying? And once
Man, she'll
again,
beat the fruit
it's
salad
Black
out of
History.
Amanda.
Hold on, and once again, it is Black
That was
History Month,
crazy.
so let's highlight Miss Dubois again for all her accomplishments.
Yeah,
Let's
I like her,
highlight,
bro.
let's highlight Alicia Baumgartner for all her accomplishments and staying sexy at the same time. And Miss Clarissa Shields, they doing their thing, man. Black sisters is
And
Black History
Clarissa
Month. Let's
sexy. You
celebrate.
sexy too, baby. Prize fighter like you.
Yes, you is, and insane like you too, Miss
Yes,
Thickums,
there it is.
thicker than peanut butter in the freezer. Yeah, all that.
Yeah. Talk to him.
I don't think
Talk to
Carolina
him.
will ever fight Amanda Serrano because I don't know if Amanda Serrano will fight again. I think she might be hanging it up after her last fight. I think she might be hanging it up. But
I
But
hope not.
even if she did, free real quick, even if she did, she said after she fought Katie Taylor, she didn't feel comfortable fighting at 35. That's why she said
Yeah.
she was going back
yeah,
down, I believe, to 26. So go ahead, Free. I apologize for cutting you off.
yeah, another thing is you got to remember Amanda Serrano is like her promoter, so I don't know if they will ever make that fight for Carolina Dubois. It's same as with Alicia Bungana. I don't think they will ever make Amanda Serrano versus Alicia Bungana because that's like her promoter.
All they want feed. You don't think they'll feed her Amanda to those girls?
No, I don't think so.
No,
And
no.
honestly,
Yeah,
I
they
think
ain't gonna do her like that.
right now, I believe Caroline Dubois, I believe she's fighting Terry Harper coming up soon. I don't know
Yeah,
when. I believe she's going to fight her
That's
over
April
in
4th.
March,
say it
April
again.
4th,
April
April
4th?
4th. I thought it was
Okay.
March. Okay, April 4th.
So and I believe they fighting in the UK. So after that though, I don't think Alicia, I don't think she got them lined up. And I got Caroline stopping Terry Harper. You know, so I think
Yeah.
Terry Harper a good fighter, but I
Very
think
coming.
Caroline is she on a different level.
I
You know
think
what
she
I'm
gonna
saying?
beat her up,
Yeah, I
good too.
agree. I think she got grit in
That's
her.
a
Like
tough chick, man.
she'll make you look bloody out there the way
Man,
Caroline fight. I
she'll
ain't got
do
no
you
Yeah,
problem with her. I
greasy.
love watching her
she
fight.
hurt Alicia, man.
But
Caroline,
that's the point though. I think that if she go out and win that fight, because that fight is taking place, I believe at lightweight, lightweight. So that Alicia, she fight at 30. Yeah, next fight. That's a fight in my personal opinion.
Caroline Dubois is just like Gabrielle Fendor. Both of them got better than their brother.
Brutal motherfucker.
Both of them got better skills than their brother.
Facts.
I can't say that about Daniel. Daniel is a 2-time heavyweight champion, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's it. Yeah.
Man, y'all crazy. Her skills
Man,
are levels above Daniel Dubois' skills.
y'all sound real
Levels.
crazy right now.
She ain't beat no Herkovich or all the people that Triple D beat.
Dog, go watch.
Y'all don't even know what y'all looking at.
Watch Caroline Dubois fight and then put on a Triple D fight and tell me who got the better skills in their
I think she looks nice too, Duh. But I think she looks nice too. I'm talking about fighting. I think you're talking about how she looks because she actually has a nice look to her.
I didn't say she was a bigger puncher or anything like that or tougher than her brother. I said both of those females are more skilled than their brother.
I don't
Y'all
agree
looking
with
at
that. I don't agree
these
with that.
guys knocking these guys out. I didn't say nothing about knockouts. I just said I believe they both are better or more skilled than their brothers.
Are you talking about
They
I
better
got
agree. I
more
agree.
boxers?
I
I
agree
would agree with
100%
they
with
better
Free.
boxers for
I agree
sure.
100% with Free as far as skill set goes and what they bring to the ring. They're much more skillful fighters than their brothers are, in my opinion.
But
I
they
agree
never
with it.
fought nobody like their brothers and fought the best of the best. That's all I'm saying,
Yeah,
free.
y'all bugging right now. I think y'all being crazy.
How we?
But,
All right. All right.
I'll say this: the funny thing about it with
How you
Caroline,
gonna say she? How you gonna do that when Dame Dubois won the belts, bro? The
saw
heavyweight.
her. His sister won the belt. What are you talking about? You act like she ain't got no
Mhm.
belts.
versus who? Versus who?
Oh, you said, hold
No,
Too
on.
out
You
of
just
said,
pocket for that.
you said versus who? Versus the champion that was in her division.
I see
No,
Daniel going
she can't.
there and beat some
No,
people dead, dude.
once again, I didn't
He
say
beat
that she was
AJ
a.
up.
Once again, I didn't say she was a bigger puncher than her brother. I said she's more skilled than her brother.
I think that's
Y'all looking
debatable.
at y'all looking at the daggone punching power and say, "Oh no, he's more skilled." No, he has one skill over her, which is power. She got better
No, I'm talking about
footwork.
the resume. That's all free. I get what you're
Free
saying.
got
If he's talking about,
Yeah,
no, you
she
are
got
right.
she
You
got
are right about it being. You are right about it being a better boxer than Daniel. I'll give you that. She's a better boxer than Daniel for sure.
man. I don't know about
But
that.
I'm
But you
just
can't.
saying, if you
But you
look at the
can't speak the resume.
competition,
BVO. You can't speak the resume because we understand women's boxing. Respectfully, the names aren't the same. Like it doesn't correlate to men's boxing as far as the names go. In each division, you might have one or two players in the division that you know of. Really, you know what I'm saying. Whereas in men's boxing, we can go 10 deep as far as the names that we'll know. So you can't you're comparing
I'll give
apples
you
to
that. It's
oranges.
not as deep.
You're comparing
I see what
apples
you're
to
saying.
oranges when you're speaking on resume, but when you talk about skill set, and I would
I would
even
agree with
say
you on that.
for her size, the power that she carries, because if you look at her, she ain't stopping everything, but she be hurting these girls. She be out there hurting them. And when she
Yeah.
beat them, it ain't like it's close fights. She blowing them out the water. She beating them by 10 points on the scorecards. You know what I'm
and you got
saying?
Yeah,
to
this
remember
girl.
she fighting 2 minute rounds, not 3 minute, and she's still getting stoppage in 2 minute rounds. Her brother's fighting 3 minute rounds, so he has more
I,
time to set up his punches and get the stoppage. She got less time, and she's still getting the stoppage.
well, let me do this real quick. Since we got my brother Insane here, Insane, why is Clarissa Shields the most hated woman in boxing?
Why is she the most what, sir? Could you say the last part again?
Why is she the most hated woman in boxing? Like whenever I put polls up on her, people say some of the most horrible things about Clarissa. Why is that, you think?
Well, you gotta understand, she sits at the top. You know what I'm saying? She sits at the top. She's accomplished more than anybody. A lot of these people are fair weather fans. You know what I'm saying? Still in the Ali days. When I say Ali, I mean Layla. They want Layla to be the head of the table, but she's the head of the table. Then you got a lot of these love and hip hop females. You know what I'm saying? That's in the what's the girl named Remy and all that, and you know they in that type of situation. And then again, she's a black woman, like I said, who's at the top of her game, who's unstoppable, and they hate that. Just like Floyd Mayweather, you know, they both come from Michigan or whatever, and it seems like they breed good champions out there that sit at the top of the hill. You know what I'm saying? She's pretty much Shao Kahn right now on top of the mountain, and they just hate her because of the position that she's in, and they know no one can dethrone her. Now, if you bring back Christy Martin, they would say, "Oh, Christy Martin probably can beat Clarissa Shields," and then it
Yeah,
won't happen,
she
and
would.
then they feel, you
She
know what I'm saying?
that
But
make her. That would be ugly.
yeah, but
Yeah,
you know what
I
I'm
think
trying. I mean, if you get the
But
what
let
I'm
me
trying
ask
to
you this,
throw in there, I'm
Insane.
throwing in there. Go ahead, though. I'm sorry,
Is
brother. Go ahead.
colorism part of it? Is colorism part of it? I wonder it's because she's
Uh,
so dark.
due to it
Is
being
that an issue as
due to
well?
due to it being Black History Month, I have to be honest with you. Yes, we know as being Black people, we have been hated on. We've been hated. Everything
I'm
has
talking
been
about her
against
own, not
us.
so much
Hold
other
on,
people.
brother.
I'm talking about her own. Go
Hold
ahead.
on, brother. Yeah, yeah. And we've been brainwashed to hate each other too, skin tone and all. You know what I'm saying? We go through the same atrocities, but you know what I'm saying? Just outside of our own people, we've been hated. You know what I'm saying? But inside, we've been hated by our own people as well. Skin tone has something to do with it. Her happiness, the smile on the black woman's face, having the common sense that she has, because you know common sense ain't common, and doing the things that she's doing. She's an all around woman, and she's celebrated. And you know, sorry to say this, but a lot of women don't like to celebrate other women. If that was true, it'd be a lot of more fans in the WNBA. We'd have probably had a woman president right now. No other woman want to see another woman on top. I'm sorry to say that, especially a black woman. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to Clarissa
Yeah.
Shield, 2-time gold medalist. You know what I'm saying? One of the best that we have. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Happy
They
Black
start
History
hating
Month.
on her. She went and got her teeth fixed, her body right, and there's a lot of hate going on. It's
Hold
crazy
on,
work.
Pride. Fix that. What you just said. She didn't get her body like fixed, right? It just
No.
naturally
I said she
bad.
got her teeth fixed and her
Yeah,
body right,
yeah.
and
Whoever
her
People need to
fixed her
say
body's in
that
teeth
thing
order.
I'm
didn't do
trying
a
to
good
say.
job.
Huh?
Boy, you out of
Whoever
pocket,
fixed their teeth didn't do a good job.
Let's get out of here, BBL.
man. This nigga out of pocket, man. I don't know
I would
what's
go
wrong with
back.
my
I would
brother.
go back and get them redone.
Man,
I'm just
get
being
out of here,
real.
man.
I'm just being
It's some
What I
people
what I
running
would
around
say
here like with chicklets
what
running around here.
what I would say with Carissa, I think a lot of people are too accustomed to women not being a outspoken person. They're more so used to the men doing that. And being Carissa have achieved so much in her career, she's bragging for the most part because she's proud of her accomplishment. And
Yeah,
I
they
think
can't handle it.
I think a lot of people want her to be more humble because I mean, for the ones that watch back in the days, Layla Ali was hated as well. She got a lot of praise
Hmm.
because she was Ali's daughter, but she was
yeah.
hated as well because she was outspoken as well. And a lot of people hated Ali because she was outspoken, but she got praised because she was Ali's daughter. So it was kind of a 50-50 thing. Like, yeah, we don't like her talking so much, but we'll give her a pass because that's Ali's daughter. We know where
Yeah.
she comes from. But with Carissa, it's more so Carissa's doing this on her own, and people are like, oh, she need to be a little more humble. But when it comes to the men, for the most part, they let them say whatever they want to say, and they ain't talking about, oh, they got to be more humble or whatever, unless it's somebody they don't like. But for the most part, they ain't telling a man he got to be humble. They tell women that. So
But free.
I think it's more so that they don't like the fact that she's outspoken.
I got a question for Free though. Why?
And she
Why do
kicks
Okay, let me
women?
let
ass.
me read this real quick. Sorry, somebody just sent me this from the WBC.
Okay.
Shout out to WBC. I just got this from WBC. So we heard Shakur Sanchez, the Spurs, the WBC. Shout out to my man Raphael. He just sent this over to me. This is from WC. So he said this is the transcript. We received a call from Shakur's management in which they requested to have Shakur fight in a different weight category while maintaining a lightweight championship. They even asked for a special belt for the fight. We explained clearly that within the WC rules that we would be very happy to convey that to the board, make it happen. But because Kishore has been associated since 2019, I told his manager they needed to send a written request order to start the process. From this point on, we had another couple of conversations. They supposed to send a written request and never did. So basically, shout out to WBC. Shout out to WBC for giving us the
And
opportunity to
that
get
was from
this.
Mauricio Suleiman when he did
That's
his
from Mauricio
interview.
Suleiman.
When he did his interview with Chris Mannix. I saw that interview. Go ahead, BBL.
Yeah. And I'm saying the cool thing about it is this just shows you that Shakur Sanchez does bad business. We've seen the same thing with Jamel Herring. So the whole show about WBC being crooked or all this, that was all a show. He's a dirty nigga, and this is what you get when you deal with dirty
Wow.
niggas. I just want to make sure people understand that this rat bastard was playing games behind the
Yeah,
scenes, and he
my
got to
God.
stop speaking crazy about the WBC. Shout out to WBC for giving BBL Sports TV a shot. So I appreciate you, man. But go ahead. My
You
bad. I want
talking
to make
about the
sure we put that out there.
WBC?
Did you call
They
this? Hold on, you called him a dirty. What you called him? A dirty what?
N
A dirty
word.
businessman.
And now you didn't say businessman. You definitely didn't say businessman. And then you called him a rat. Did you call him a rat bastard?
Yeah,
that what you said?
he
No,
just
that's
went
what you
Mike
said.
Tyson on
That's what
you.
you said, bro.
I'm just going off with what they
No,
call
no,
people
That
like
was
that.
crazy.
So rat bastard and dirty nigga, whatever that you call him, that was in the letter that you received. That's what they
No,
called
I'm
him.
not saying that. No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying that's what
You
he
saying
is.
the WBC called him that, or you called him that?
No. I'm saying he's a dirty dude. I'm saying that he's a dirty dude. I want to clear that up. He's a dirty dude.
So the language that was used, it wasn't from the WBC, it was from
That
BVO.
was for the end part was me. But the
Okay,
statement
I just want to be sure.
came directly from them. Shout out to them for giving me an opportunity by actually sending me that. All I'll say is this: it just shows you that Shakur is a dirty dude. That's all I was trying to get out there. But go ahead, my bad.
So you think they entitled to $120,000 from somebody's pocket? That's
If you ask for a special belt, yes.
Hey,
no, that's
hold on. What I will say is, according to rules, this is their official rules. When you are a champion in one division and you're going up to fight in another division for a title that's not their title, they do have in the rules that they will charge you half of what the sanctioning fee is usually. There's usually 3%. So they will charge you half of that, which is 1.5. So whatever his money that he made for that fight, they charge 1.5. If it came out to $100,000, that's what it came out to. But it's in their rules. If you want to keep our belt in another division and you want to go up and fight for somebody else's belt, we can we can charge you for that belt at a half of the cost.
and you don't think that's corrupt?
It's because
No.
you said that's not something that you didn't sign up for. Everybody signs up for it. It happens to everybody. David Benavidez, they just came out and said David Benavidez is paying $120,000 to fight Zordo. They just came out and said that. He's paying because they were saying people were saying that they doing something that they don't do with
But that don't
everybody
make
else.
it right, though.
It does make it right because that's their rule. And
But
it's showing you that they're doing it to everybody. It's not just Shakur. They're doing it to everybody.
But that don't make it right, though.
But Prize, the thing is
That's
if
the
you when you go into contract negotiations, one of the things you always say, all right, look, this is what I want to be paid. Now I'm gonna need an extra 120 so we can cover this belt. I need this extra 120 to cover this belt.
Bull crap.
No, this is what goes in. You go into negotiations
Parents ain't
knowing
pay
this
them
stuff.
niggas.
Hold on, man. But you go into negotiations knowing this stuff. You go into negotiations with it. So when you negotiate your purse, you tell them, hey man, look, I'm gonna need an extra 120 right here for this. Go ahead, Frank.
Hold up, dog. You said that doesn't mean it right. So you paying union dues, that's not right?
What? Yeah, I get it back.
I'm saying you paying union dues, and that's what you have to pay to be a part of the union, right?
Yeah, but I get it back though.
Yeah, okay. You get it back by being a title holder.
No, I get it back just by being a member.
No. What Free is saying is you get the money back because you're a title holder. Now you're making a significant amount, a significant amount more than you would make.
Yeah, but my union dues don't change just because if I go operate a tower crane and I'm making $80 an hour, my union dues not gonna go up because I make more.
No, your union dues don't go up because you make more because you have a set fee that you pay. When it comes to the sanctioning body, it's a set percentage that you pay, not a set fee, a set percentage. So if you make $5, they get 3% of $5.
That's bullshit.
If you get $5 million, they get 3%.
They ain't even in there. That's the most stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
No, you say that's crazy, but it's always been like that for every sanctioning body. You pay 3% for every sanctioning body.
But they'll let drug cheats like Oscar Valdez cheat and keep his belts and stuff, but they'll go and strip somebody because they want to challenge in another division. I seen other sanctioning bodies. I seen Lamont Roach go up and challenge, and he didn't lose his damn belt. What sanctioning body is that?
But that's not why they stripped him. When BVO just read what the WBC said, go listen to the interview with Mauricio and Chris Mannix. They didn't say they stripped
by Chris Mannix.
Hold on. They didn't say that they stripped the man because of him wanting to fight. No, that's not what they said. They said the reason we stripped him is because we agreed to everything verbally. We asked for him to put it in writing, as we would do for anybody else. And his team didn't. They never put it in writing for us. And because they didn't do it, we had to strip him. That's what Mauricio said.
I don't want to hear about none of that, Dub.
Well,
I didn't see people move up and wait.
Hold on, just
No,
because you don't
but
want
I
to
done
hear
seen
about it,
people
don't make
move
it.
up and wait and
hold
fight for other titles and not get stripped. Lamont Rose moved forward and Tank, he ain't
Because
get
they
stripped.
sent it in writing. Because they sent it in writing.
But
This
y'all trying to justify something that still ain't
no,
right. I don't
you're
want to
not.
stop because I let y'all niggas talk and I'll be
No,
real quiet the whole show.
because you're saying the same thing. What you're not saying is, yes, other fighters have moved up and fought in other divisions, but the
Forget
thing
that
that you're
part.
not, but the thing that you're not seeing is when Lamont Roach moved up, what belt did he fight for?
I don't know.
The,
I don't even know
the
no more.
WBA belt, the same belt that he has at 130. He fought for a WBA belt.
All right. Nevertheless, what y'all saying, I hear y'all. And I hear BVO reading all the rules and all that. It's not right. It's never been right. You mean
It
to tell
is
me?
right.
See, damn, can I say something? You mean to tell me that these people are going to take $120,000 out of my paycheck for what? I don't got no insurance from these niggas. I don't got no sub fund pay if I can't pay my mortgage. Because if I can't pay my mortgage, my union's going to pay my mortgage. Like, I
Prize,
don't got nothing. All right.
Prize, aren't you the one that told me that the belts matter? Oh, he dropped off? I don't know what happened to BVO. BVO quiet as a mug. You on mute, BVO?
Damn, everybody that left, everybody rage quick.
Prize
quick.
dropped off. I guess Prize got in his feelings. But you can't tell me that the belts matter and then say that it's not right when that is the rules. It's always been the rules. They didn't change the rules. It's always been the rules.
My bad, I was
That's
on
the
mute.
rules.
I got a question for everybody. I just got the real honest question for everybody. How do you guys think Keyshawn Davis is gonna perform after he gets drug tested, VADA drug tested?
He got a lot of drug tested with the ring. When did he just phone the ring card?
No, I just actually looked it up, and he has not been VADA tested. Only testing he came back was when he tested positive for marijuana. So when he starts VADA drug testing, they have a whole website you can look up. When he
Yeah.
starts VADA testing, do you think that he still be as quick as he is, have the same power? How do you guys feel about that? Now that's a real
I don't
question.
I don't know because I don't know if that man has been taking any drugs. As far as I know, he's a clean fighter. So
Well,
until I see something otherwise, as far as I know, he's a clean fighter. I do that for everybody. Until something pops up on your test, you are a clean fighter. Once something
free
pops up,
something actually did pop up. Something
no,
did pop up that you're looking past. It doesn't
marijuana.
matter. Something came up.
But hold up. Marijuana doesn't increase your speed; it slows you down.
Brother, we
So
don't know
I'm
what it
not.
does to other people. We don't know what it
Yeah,
do
No,
for
I
him.
don't know what it does.
so hold up. Have you ever smoked marijuana?
No, sir.
Hell yeah. Every
No,
day.
Okay,
Not
no,
hold
me.
on.
I'm sorry, not me.
Okay,
I've never smoked. I've
you
never
never
smoked
smoked
And
before.
no, I
marijuana.
did not rage quit. My phone died. I just wasn't. I got
Oh,
my other phone right here, and
oh,
no, I didn't rage
you
quit. No,
smoke you smoke marijuana, Prize, right?
every day.
Oh, okay.
Hold on,
Have you?
whoa. He don't mean that.
I do
Union.
mean that it's
No,
legal. I can go in the store and buy it where I live at.
Oh, okay. So the
It's legal
union
where
don't
he's at.
mind. The union don't mind.
No,
The union don't mind
it's
you
legal.
smoking that stuff?
I'm not part of the union.
Hey, yeah.
You just said. Oh, okay.
Let's
My
let's
bad.
just move on. Let's move on. What about when Joseph Parker tested positive?
He out of order.
Then he became
Test
a
positive
dirty
for no
fighter.
steroid, but he's testing positive for that booger sugar, man.
But
Stop.
no,
And he's
what
still
I'm
Wow.
out of
saying
order.
is
And he's still
what
out of
Booger
order.
sugar.
He's still out of order.
That was crazy.
what I'm saying is D Free looks past it. He says that Keyshawn
Nah, but
Davis
forget
was
all that.
never
Cause hold
done.
on, I don't want y'all to think I rage quit.
No,
Back
no,
to
you
that
good.
WBC stuff. No.
Okay, well, I fall
Cause
back.
I heard Free was frying me before. I was
No,
like, damn.
Let say quick. We'll go
What
right
I
back to it.
said,
All right, my bad, insane.
No,
You
no,
know
Go
you
let
ahead
my
and
Prime
brother,
say.
get
man.
it. Let Prime get it off.
No, it's all right, because I'm out of line doing that to
Go ahead.
brother
Go
insane.
ahead and say.
No, what I'm saying is my brother D Free said that this man never came up dirty in any one of his tests, and I clearly just showed where he came
Yeah,
up
the
dirty at.
dude's a
I
dirty
don't
nigga,
care.
man.
Yeah, I don't care if it helped him or not. It shouldn't have
That's
been in your
crazy.
system. It
Man,
shouldn't have been in
you
your
gotta
system.
stop with this stuff,
And
BBL. You
and
gotta stop
all
with
I
it.
and
That's
all I asked
BBO.
and all I asked was, how would this man perform when he starts VADA testing? Because we already know he already tested. He already tested dirty. That's all I'm saying. I'm not
That's
lying.
No,
crazy.
I'm not putting
I
nothing
mean,
in there. I'm just telling the
he
truth.
never. Okay, I will be technically correct for you. He never
Any
Technically
tested
correct.
other time you are.
he never tested positive for PEDs, performing enhancing drugs. He
No.
But he's
tested
been tested
positive
positive for
for
drugs, though.
recreational drugs. He did you not? He just hear what I said. He tested positive for a recreational drug. He never
No, take
tested
the
positive.
recreational off. Drugs. Drugs.
Yes, drugs.
No,
That
no.
drugs. Yeah, drugs.
Well, Keyshawn
Okay,
got stripped for
hold on,
marijuana.
hold on,
That ain't no
hold on.
drugs. They sell that in the store free.
Hold on. He tested positive for marijuana, but there was nothing else in his system.
Is marijuana a banned substance?
Hold
Yes
on,
or
hold
no?
on. Let's be in order real quick. Let's do this
You
this
just
way.
jumped out of order.
No, I'm gonna jump out of order to keep us in order. That sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes it's necessary. Overall, if you test positive, if you fail a drug test, overall, regardless if it's a banned substance or not, it's of course it's a banned substance. But whether it's a performance enhancing, I think Free used the word recreational earlier. Regardless of what it is,
Recreational,
is the fighter out of, is he in order or out of order? That's the question.
No,
Is
no.
he in order or out
I
of
mean,
order? Either
Keyshawn.
he's in order or
I
out of order.
say
That's a
he's
simple
in
question.
order because if I
Ask you
smoke a
something.
Dutch
Hold
if I
on, let me
smoked a
ask.
Dutch in 2 weeks in training camp because I couldn't sleep or took some gummies because I couldn't sleep and I just happened to go in the fight and smoke you on Saturday night, how am I out of order?
And so
But
let
you
me ask, what's wrong with the blacks?
Say
just praised the WBC and
hold
their
on,
rules. Follow the
hold on,
rules. You're
With the
not supposed to have all these
clenbuterol,
bodies.
that's all right.
hold on,
That's all right though. Insane. They
hold on.
like
Oh,
that.
yeah. Clarissa Shields did test positive, too.
Okay, listen. For that particular fight that Keyshawn
What?
Davis tested positive for marijuana, he was out of order because in that state it was illegal for him to smoke marijuana. It's not illegal for every state
It's
and
not. Well, where
every.
they fight at in Virginia?
In
I
Texas.
forgot what
It was in
state
It
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 was
was
in
was.
Ain't
Texas.
it
It
ain't
was
it
in
legal
Texas.
out Texas? No, they got them
It was in
hammers
D-Free,
Texas.
down there.
It was in
Nah.
I
Texas.
gotta say something about this, you guys. I have to say something about this, bro. Clarissa Shield was around somebody and got secondhand smoke, bro. And they proved that. Don't try to put that out there on Clarissa, bro. Good try, but I heard you. Go ahead,
That's,
D-Free.
What a mess!
they did come out and say that it was secondhand smoke that she was around. They did that was what the findings end up being.
So
Instantly,
Yeah.
you so
hold
the
on,
dog ate her
hold
homework.
on.
The dog ate her homework.
Wait a minute.
I got it.
They can definitely detect how
Look,
much
well,
THC is in you.
this is the problem, man. When the individual, so when the WBC come out with a finding, we're gonna accept that. But then when other individuals come out and say, "Well, wait a minute, we're not gonna hold her accountable because this is what we found." Hold on, man, I ain't done.
Go
I'm in the
ahead.
middle of talking.
My bad. Go ahead.
I know you want. It's fine.
I'm out of order. I'm out of order.
No,
Go. I'm out
that's a
of
regular
order.
basis. We understand it. Listen, but it's fine when the WBC come and say, "Well, we caught this person doing this," right?
Mhm.
But then when it comes back on the opposite side, and they say, "Well, we thought we caught him." After further testing and those type of things, this is what we came up with. Clarissa, same way Alicia was. What's the word?
Vindicated.
Vindicated. Thank you. They were both vindicated in their situations. Ryan Garcia was never vindicated, and y'all still tell me that Ostarine don't mean nothing. So I don't understand the double standard that y'all have for these fighters, man. Y'all pick and choose who y'all want to be, who y'all want. Now we can't go at this individual. But then when the findings come out, y'all still want to go at Clarissa. Y'all, what are we doing?
Well, I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna just say this,
To
Doug.
take some blame in this ourselves. As black people, we can't sit around waiting for white people to do for us what we should be doing for ourselves. And our failure to do this is our fault. White folk have done bad.
That was crazy.
And I agree 100% with that comment. But
It's
that
still
has
crazy.
nothing to do with what we're talking
Yeah,
about
that's what
right
I'm
now.
saying. That
It
was
has
crazy.
nothing to do. You out of order.
I would never let anyone control me. It's just not in my nature.
Yeah, but I don't.
Not in my nature, man. I will never let nobody control.
Who is letting anybody control them in this situation? You are.
If somebody's on drugs, I'll just say it. You guys don't want to say it. Y'all want to put extra little cold words on it.
So
when I was growing up, I'm gonna ask you this. Let me ask you this, Doug. When I grew up, didn't Big Mom say weed was dope? Y'all smoking dope.
You smoking dope out there.
That's what I heard. They smoking dope.
But the scientists, said it helps you.
The problem is when we talk about what Clarissa was going, they came out and said she wasn't smoking. It was secondhand smoke that she had got. So now this is the question that we have to ask: should we criticize her for being around it? That's the question that need to be asked, because it ain't like she did it. But should we criticize her choice of the individual that she was around at that time? Hell,
No.
It came out that
her boyfriend might blow.
I know what I was about to say. It came out that Papoose, this man, he wake up, he's smoking the blunt in the damn, according to him, this is according to him, he's smoking it in the kitchen, he gonna smoke it in the living room.
Everywhere.
He's smoking it all around the house. So, and that's what she around.
He like me, bro.
This is a sick Negro.
I'm a sick Negro.
That's all I can say, man.
You can't blame her or Papoose because it's legal in their state to smoke it. So you can't blame them if it's legal.
Yeah.
It's
legal. You can go walk around the streets in Vegas and just right down the strip and just blow.
She just didn't know
Same thing in New York City.
She didn't know being around it would get in her system to where it would show up. That was just she was just naive of the consequences of being around it. But you can't
the whole contact
situation,
the contact.
Yeah, so you can't blame her for being around it. You can't blame Papoose for smoking it because it's legal.
It's a true story, Free. I went to get a security job. I had just graduated college, right? Just graduated, went to get a security job. It was with one of my homegirls' fathers, you know what I'm saying? So I'm up in there, take the piss test or whatever. I ain't been smoking nothing. The night before we had went out though. And we in the club or whatever, niggas they blowing it down in there. Whatever. I know I got a test coming, so I'm chilling, bro. I have been chilling for a minute. And I popped. And he was like, bro, it's not heavy out here, but what you did last night? And I was like, he was like, I was like, yeah, we went out, whatever. He was like, man, you can't be around these people smoking because it's in your system right now. It ain't a lot, but it's enough for it to in a drug test. I was like, damn, I ain't think nothing about it. But at the same time, all I'm saying is then I understood, man, you gotta make better decisions. You know what I'm saying? I can't be around that. So
I mean, I've seen it happen to plenty of people. Like I seen dudes that ate poppy seed.
Yeah, poppy seed bagels.
They popped dirty for opium, but they never took opium. They just had a poppy seed bagel that morning, and they popped dirty for opium. So it
gotta eat a lot of damn bagels to do that.
No, it doesn't.
No, you don't.
It doesn't.
All you gotta
Not
do
at all.
All you gotta do
Man, listen, they swapped my mouth at work. Hold on. They swapped my mouth at work. I was like, oh damn. You know what I mean? That joint came back. I was cooler. You feel me?
No, that because they swapped your saliva.
But a poppy seed, in order to pop on any kind of drug test, you gotta take a lot of damn poppy seeds, bro. You can't just eat a bagel. You can't tell me I can't eat a bagel with poppy seeds and take a piss test and I'm gonna fail. That's bullshit.
I'm telling you, a swab is your blood system. A urinalysis.
That's tell everything, Free. Your blood.
Listen, Price. When you eat something and you urinate, it comes out of your system. So it's going to be in your urine faster than it would be in your bloodstream. That's why usually they do
that sounds crazy.
Listen what I'm telling you. Usually they do your urine first. If they want to find out something that's in your system from a while ago, they will go to your bloodstream because it holds in your bloodstream longer than it does in your urine. So they swabbed you to see if you did anything previously, not if you did anything that morning. They want to know if you did anything within the last 30 days or the last 60 days. So they swabbed you to find out if you did anything within the last 60 days.
Actually, it's actually through the last 18 hours.
So they still ain't finding because you ain't. They did a swab. If you would have urinated, you would have
It's
tested positive
DNA.
from.
Saliva is DNA, bro.
I'm just telling you from a person that I've seen pop dirty for poppy seed. From opium, and he just ate a poppy seed bagel that
That's
morning.
bullshit. You got to. You know how many poppy seeds you got to eat to fail a drug test? Google it.
How you gonna tell me it's
Google it.
bullshit? I'm gonna tell you how you gonna tell
I'm
me
gonna
it's
Google it.
bullshit. How you gonna tell me it's bullshit when it was my brother? How you
Didn't
gonna tell me it's bullshit?
Didn't Shaq do that from the? You talking about the poppy bagels? Those will make you
Yes.
pop. Yeah, those will make Shaq pop dirty.
It will, but you have to ingest a lot of it.
No,
No,
you
you do
don't.
not.
No,
No,
you
you do
don't.
not. Please. It was my brother. He popped dirty for opium, and he only ate one poppy seed bagel.
Them poppy
How you
seed
gonna tell
bagels,
me?
man. That's that's opioid, dude.
No,
It
all
is.
you gotta do,
I don't eat them.
if you go to any lab clinic and ask them if you eat one poppy seed bagel at that morning and you do a urinalysis, would you pop dirty for opium? I guarantee you they would tell you yes. They would say, do not eat a poppy seed bagel. They
Yeah,
would
a
tell
lot
you,
of
do
people
not
tell
eat
you
a
don't
poppy
eat
seed
them.
bagel.
You got it.
They good though. They good. They good to them
They
up.
trash, by the way.
It ain't registered in you. He said, nigga, it still ain't registered.
No, I've seen it happen. I was literally there.
You got to take a lot of. You got to eat a lot of bagels.
No, you don't. You don't. I promise you don't.
Go eat one and take a urinalysis. Tell me if you pop dirty.
I put like this.
I
Your
can't
black
do
ass better
that.
not ever eat one while you got your CDL. I just got mine.
I
They'll
got
take your seat. They'll
CDL.
take your license. They'll
I
take your
had
license, bro.
CDL since I've been.
Go eat a
I had
poppy seed
CDL.
bagel. Go eat a poppy seed bagel before you do your daggone physical and your urinalysis. I
And they're gonna
guarantee
can
you
your
won't.
ass, bro.
You won't
No,
have
they
a negative.
don't. No, they don't. They don't check for that when you do your DOT physical. No, they do
Well,
not.
they don't check for
telling you,
opioids.
They
they
definitely
don't do.
check for opioids. They definitely check for opioids.
Okay, maybe opioids, but
Yeah, you
they
didn't
not
have too
check.
much of that
But
kid
that's what
coffee.
poppy is. Poppy is an
You
opioid.
tripping? Yeah, it's an
It's
opioid,
They
dude.
use poppy to make. No, I don't know if I can say that on here. I don't even want to say the right.
Yeah, don't
Man,
say
They
it.
use
Don't
poppy
say
to
it.
make a certain drug on, like a powerful drug. We ain't talking about no small stuff. We ain't talking about coca leaves and nothing like that. We talking about the strong stuff back
Dog food.
in the 80s, man.
Dog food.
That's what they use poppy for.
Yeah, you gotta be
When they
careful
went
with
over
that
to
dog food
Afghanistan,
stuff.
they went over to Afghanistan and harvested poppy simply to come back and
Davon
utilize
crazy.
it. No, I'm telling the truth.
Now listen, I'm reading the chat.
Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. I was just
I
reading
was
my
just
mind.
saying they harvested in Afghanistan.
Yeah, they harvested
They
all that
harvested
dog
all the
food.
poppy over there to make what? That
Dog
strong
food.
stuff that they sent back around here, man. Like
Yeah.
the BBL say, dog food.
You know,
They literally. It's
shout out to all the
literally.
puppies.
It's literally on the list of when we have our officers go take their urinalysis. They said make sure you do not eat these things or take.
And you know
these
what's
things.
funny, Pride? If you think about it, they don't really sell poppy seed bagels like they used to.
What? You can go right to the Heritage and get you a dozen of them.
I'm saying like they used to. They're not readily available. Is all I'm saying.
Everywhere. You go to Wawa and Heritage and Sheets. You probably see bagels all day. Bugging.
No. I don't eat bagels anyway, so I stay away from bagels.
Yeah, me. That's a little heavy for me, but
Me too.
The rolls of bagels, they don't sell poppy seed rolls of bagels. They used to. They don't sell them like that no more. They sell everything bagels. The everything bagels.
Yeah, I go to the.
Dude, I can go right to the grocery store in Jersey and get a dozen of them Jones easy.
Yeah, you a nut if you do.
I don't eat them. I'm just saying I can do. I don't eat them. I don't eat bagels.
They do it. They have them in my grocery store as well. Like you can go get one. I know a few people that do buy them, but I would never buy a poppy seed bagel because I know what I was like. I would never buy a poppy seed bagel.
It might mess you up, man.
I feel like you gotta ingest a lot of
what
that.
my
You
man
can't just
say,
eat one damn
what
bagel
F me up,
and
what
fail
F
no
me
drug
up.
test. I don't care what none of y'all say. Y'all can say
Man,
what y'all want.
Shaq, too
You're
many people
not
that
gonna
said it.
eat one bagel in the morning with a bagel, a poppy seed bagel, and a coffee from Dunkin' Donuts, and go and fail no drug test if you don't do any drugs
Warren
at
Buffett
all.
told us how to
It's
get a
not going to
poppy seed
happen.
bagel.
Believe what you want to,
And
brother.
I'm going to leave it at that. Or we would
believe what
agree
you
to
want to.
disagree like Vacay say.
Believe what you want.
Bars. That was bars, actually.
Believe what you
Hey,
want.
you can
Believe what you
you can
want to,
believe what
man.
you
That's
want.
all he can say.
All I'm gonna
Your
say
ass
is
got to
if
be.
you take a urinalysis, you eat a poppy seed, and you be like, "Hey, free, I popped dirty." All I'm gonna tell you is, I told you so.
Man, I don't eat bagels for one.
Yeah, me either. So I ain't got to worry about it. But
Yeah, but
I've literally seen it happen. I've literally seen it
I'm
happen.
not saying it can't happen, but the amount of I don't want to have this conversation. My head's gonna explode.
That's fine.
Y'all right and I'm wrong. How about
Hey,
that?
now, hey, Prize, it get worse with the biblical talk, man. Hey,
Yeah.
real quick, I want to invite everybody after this, man. We're gonna do a little biblical talk afterward. If anybody interested in biblical conversation, we won't be live with it. We'll be behind the scenes doing it. I worry about going live with those type of conversations. So, but we'll be behind the scenes. Y'all let me know if y'all want to pull up. Go ahead.
I'll say this, man.
I need to come to church.
Before we end it, I want to say J. Cole's last album was trash. He's a horrible artist. I hope we never hear from him again.
Wow.
Just
That's crazy.
Take that trash back to North Carolina, man. We don't want to hear
that I don't think it was trash, but I don't think it was.
No, it was trash.
I don't think
trash.
That it's trash. I'm not gonna call nobody's artwork trash, but I felt like it wasn't one of his
That
best
ain't no
albums.
platinum album. That ain't no platinum album.
It was definitely not one of his best albums. Even though he was rapping on some of them songs, but still, like the people attention span nowadays. You got to shorten these songs up. Like
he could have kept that in his ear, man. Dub, he could have kept that in his ear. I ain't want to hear that junk. But I'll say this, man. If you're not a channel member, man, consider becoming a channel member. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure, man, you guys keep up with BBO Sports TV.
Crazy.
We doing some big things around here, man. And like I said, keep your eyes open. I don't know what YouTube is doing. They're not sending out notifications now. We took a couple of days off. Our views been in the trash, but I appreciate everybody who show us love, man. So we ain't tripping about YouTube playing games. Shout out to Miguel. He like to play all these goofy games, man. It is what it is, man. But like I always say, man, we'll see you soon. Peace.
Peace. Hey, Free, you want the link?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Cleveland, Ohio, I give you BBO.
You know I'm a big Ohio nigga. A lot of niggas know me in Ohio and they love me in Ohio, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Cleveland, Ohio.